Remember, we defined leadership, and now we're going to define management. So there's the distinct difference between a leader and a manager, or leadership and management. So we've already defined kind of the leader as the visionary, setting the goals, where are we going? It's the roadmap of how this is going to work, right? And so management is what versus leadership? Who wants to stick their toe in the water on this? Go ahead, Pam.
So managing is keeping track of the details and keeping people on track for their particular tasks.
Okay. All right. Good. Good thought. Okay, Fred.
A manager, in my book, has the goals in mind that came from the leader and is putting the process together and improving the process and SOPs. I think they live as the middleman between the goals and the SOPs.
Yeah, the SOPs are their friends, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Joe, how would you define management, or however you want to approach it?
I would say it's putting the people in place to, when Fred was talking about accomplish the goal. The leader, like she said, sets the tone, sets the, this is where we're going, and then the managers then manipulate all the people and the people in the right positions to accomplish that.
Ooh, I think you used a word there that's pretty tough, Joe. You said manipulate. I don't know whether I want to work for somebody that's manipulating me, right?
Maybe that's not the right.
My wife tells me all the time, you're manipulating me, Gary.
You put in place, maybe,
Okay.
No, we manipulate, it's true.
Yeah, we get manipulated, don't we?
Right. We get manipulated, and we do manipulate sometimes.
Yes, yeah. But I don't think that's a role of the managers, manipulate people, technically.
Well, I think about, what comes to mind is the military, and you have, direction comes down to you. Like I was a detachment commander, and I had a group of men, and so I would put those men in place to fulfill the mission that had been, the task that had been given to me. Then we would, and I knew which people to put on what task, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Some were better at some things than others, and a lot of times we referred to it as the mission or accomplished and that sort of thing. And we were a terrain, and so we would, and that's what we would do. They would be going on time from point A to point B, and we would give them direction, and I would put the guys in our team, and we would start looking at it, and different guys would look at different areas to, wetlands, forest, all those sorts of things. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good analogy, Joe. All right. So, Jerry?
Management is getting things done by people who are using the processes that are leading towards the primary goal of the business. So you're not managing people, you're managing process and SOPs.
Okay.
Things like that is what I see true management as.
Yeah. That's very close to the E-Myth definition of management.
Right.
You can read many books and they confuse or they mix up leaders and managers together into kind of one pot. And I've always felt, Jerry, it's the people are not manageable. Pam, Fred, Gary, Joe, Jerry, we are not manageable. If I'm trying to manage you four people, I'm in trouble.
You're in a mess.
because you don't want to be managed, right? People don't want to be managed. People don't, okay? And you take an entrepreneur, they don't want to be managed. They want to feel that they're part of it and they're in the middle of it. So Jerry, and I think there's one statement is so true, people are not manageable. So we manage the system. So a manager or a management is about managing, creating systems and processes that deliver the goal or the vision or wherever you're headed, right?
Right.
And Joe gave us a great example of that in the military side, because his job is to put the process in place. And if he's trying to manage all those 20 people in his command, how's he going to do that? Not well, right?
Yeah.
Not well, because we humans want to feel human. Does that make sense? And if we have our people feel not human, then they just are robots and they stand around waiting for us to tell them what to do. So the process is all about the management.